Well, look, we've had lots of talk and hype, haven't we, surrounding the illegal migration bill. A bill, by the way, that polling shows, unsurprising, I'm sure, to those of you that watch my channel who are in touch with the country, that this has big majority support in this country, that those who oppose the measures being taken by the government to try and stop the boats are just completely out of touch. An EU commissioner thought it was a good idea to try and lecture the UK about this plan. I have no idea. But good to see MPs in Westminster completely ignore Brussels on this and back this bill. Now, you did see some rebel Conservatives. Caroline Noakes, I think, spoke out against it. You had Chris Skidmore saying that he wasn't going to be voting for the bill. I must say the response to him from Stephen Barrett, I think, really was quite interesting when he pointed out that if Parliament refuses to use the power it has to manage and control international law, then our country is uniquely weak as a constitution, and that international law would become default sovereign here when it is sovereign nowhere else, and our democracy becomes secondary to treaties. Someone else who also spoke out, seems pretty sceptical about the illegal migration bill, was Theresa May. May, of course, is an interesting one because when she was Home Secretary, she backed remaining in the EU while speaking about leaving ECHR.
The case for Britain remaining a member of organisations such as NATO, the World Trade Organisation and the United Nations, for example, is clear. But as I have said before, the case for remaining signatory of the European Convention on Human Rights, which means Britain is subject to the jurisdiction of the European Court of Human Rights, is not clear. Because despite what people sometimes think, it wasn't the European Union that delayed for years the extradition of Abu Hamza, almost stopped the deportation of Abu Qatada, and tried to tell Parliament that however we voted, we could not deprive the prisoners of the vote. It was the European Convention on Human Rights. The ECHR combined the hands of Parliament, adds nothing to our prosperity, makes us less secure by preventing the deportation of dangerous foreign nationals, and does nothing to change the attitudes of governments like Russia's when it comes to human rights. So regardless of the EU referendum, my view is this: if we want to reform human rights laws in this country, it isn't the EU we should leave, but the ECHR and the jurisdiction of its court.
And May, as far as I can tell, hasn't said anything about the need to leave ECHR since then, but she did say that when she was Home Secretary. All very bizarre. Now, regardless of the outrage from some, the fact is the illegal migration bill voted through with a big majority, a majority of 62 votes, 312 in the Commons backing it versus 250 against. And despite the whinging from some, not a single Conservative MP actually voted against it, though some did abstain. Aren't they brave? Also interesting to know, Katie Balls of The Spectator, one of those acknowledging the fact now that actually the biggest rebellion that Rishi Sunak could face on this is from Tory MPs who can see the reality that ultimately we're going to need to leave ECHR, and that there could be now pressure put on the government on leaving ECHR, in which case that would be really interesting to see how many and which Conservative MPs actually have the guts to vote to leave ECHR. Bearing in mind, of course, Reform UK pledging to stand in every constituency in the country against every Conservative MP on a reform pledge to leave ECHR to stop the boats. Let me know what you make of all of that in the comments below, guys. I will keep bringing you the very latest on this and more, so please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.